All right, let's do this. Day 215 of Reseller Reflections, a day in life of a full-time reseller. It's supporting her family. It is Thursday, January 9th, 2025. We did not meet our sales goal today, not even remotely close. There was no shipping pickup today because it was our day of mourning. And yeah, all right, so that's that. Work got put in. I put that time to good use and did a lot of listing, hit my weekly goal early. So now I'm going to take care of all the other stuff I've been neglecting because I want to get my tasks and tactics done. But that topic is going to be one that is definitely up for discussion in the coming week because there's a lot to talk about there, and the fact of focusing on our tasks and tactics and not our goal. All right, but little teaser. I am Reset to Zero, and joining me on the Reset to Zero Challenger, Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Judith R, Pam of Whimsy and Such, Becky of Becky Consigns, Lee of Lee Phillips 4191, and Vanessa, the Diabetic Reseller. All right, today we are talking about comfort versus discomfort and what that all is about. So I've been thinking the quote today was from Motivation in Minutes. A comfort zone is a beautiful place. Yeah, it is. It's nice to be comfortable, but nothing ever grows there. All right. So I guess that means we have to get a little uncomfortable to grow, right? Growth is a place of discomfort. I think it's a little bit different than fear. I know we've talked quite a bit about fear and using the afraid word and things like that. But I think this is a little different. It's not necessarily fear-based. It's just uncomfortable to make changes. It's uncomfortable to do certain things, but that's how we grow, right? We have to step outside of our comfort zone, try things that we wouldn't normally do, things that make us a little uncomfortable. And I've been thinking about all the things I've done that have been outside my comfort zone in the past and recently. And I can't say that I regret a single one of them. Looking whether I liked the experience, whether I didn't, they were all opportunities, insane opportunities for growth. I mean, even starting this Reseller Reflections, uncomfortable? Yeah, super uncomfortable. But I'm so glad I did. Other things, even starting the Consignment Chats group and podcast, that was very uncomfortable. I had never been on camera before. I had no desire to be on camera. But I think of all of these amazing things I would have missed out on now that we're 4 years in. All of these incredible things I would have missed out on if I didn't want to be a little uncomfortable. More recently, I've been thinking about so we do a lot of coaching. We have our Patreon group and things like that. And we're helping new resellers, some seasoned resellers, some new resellers. But I was specifically thinking about new resellers, people that maybe are a little hesitant, a little uncomfortable, right? But they take the step, they join our group, they show up to a meeting, they, put themselves out there, and how uncomfortable that must be for a lot, not for everybody, but for some people, that's really stepping outside of their comfort zone. And, that's pretty cool. But I was in the opposite situation. So I talked a couple of weeks ago about I started taking spin classes, and it was really outside of my comfort zone. Now, am I glad I did? Oh my gosh, so glad. Love it. It's just so fun for me, but it was really uncomfortable, and it's still a little uncomfortable. I'm going to try something new tomorrow, a different kind of thing, and I'm really uncomfortable going and trying it. But based on the past, it's going to be a growing learning experience. And it also helped to put me in the shoes of, people that are coming to us at Consignment Chats, joining the group, just what that must feel like, right? Because I'm in this new group, like I'm an outsider to the group. It's, something I'm not comfortable, I'm not familiar with doing. It's just uncomfortable. Is it worth it? 1000%, but very uncomfortable. So I'm just going to say, like, think about the things that maybe you are not doing, or the things that you have done that you need to give yourself kudos for, like stepping outside of your comfort zone. For me, a lot of social things are outside of my comfort zone. Social events, things like that. Am I glad that I have done them in the past? Yes, definitely. But outside of my comfort zone, like way outside of my comfort zone. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of just give myself a little appreciation for taking the chances and stepping outside of my comfort zone. But also, I'm really interested in identifying some new ways I can step outside of my comfort zone and really grow. Because the quote is, and I think it's so true, comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So think of one thing maybe that you are not doing that's outside of your comfort zone, because it is outside of your comfort zone. And I challenge you to get a little uncomfortable, try something new. Um, the other thing is to think about a time you have stepped out of your comfort zone. Was it worth it? Do you need to give yourself a little pat on the back for it? I mean, this is a big deal. Okay, guys, have a great night. I will see you on day 216 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.